came to shove in the tougher of NaVi's games, notably versus Liquid, that's where he definitely left some to be desired. So let's try this again, shall we? Single smoke outside for Liquid in the pistol. They're going to use that to jump over to Secret. 2 players make it down. Yakinder floats outside a little longer. And of course, we have Alexi downstairs already. So ramp rotators ready to come down if Alexi calls for more support. JL's going to start taking a bit of trophy control. And this is where the other half of the attack is for Liquid. But more concerned about the ramp play, they fall victim to the JL push. And that's half of the offense gone as NaVi locked down ramp. So turning them back up the Secret staircase. And they had already taken some shots towards Wonderful, but man, he's not going to give them much slack. This is a slaughter.
Damn, that's nice.
Around Twist returns the favor, and we've peeled the player off the outside setup here for NaVi.
They're hanging out looking for some battles, but they don't have the bomb in this spot. So it's just going to be fight yard for now.
Emet getting into position.
It's the MP9 watching him.
Surely NAF can't win that one, but I mean, his SMGs have been crazy lately.
Oh, the timing is beautiful.
Then the flank comes up from Emet, but they have compromised main.
They didn't take the bomb with them.
Go, boy. Step 2. Go get it.
Go take over lobby, then exec again.
God, NAF had to double all the way back around. Bit still inside of lobby/hut. Yeah, that takes a little bit of wind out of the sails, does it not? Bit scooping up a second kill within all this, so what could have been is not. NAF gets blasted. Bit with the triple MP9 kills, and that is NaVi. Kills for JKS, no frags for Ultimate. Buy back in, but Liquid getting shoved out of the early success here on Nuke.
Nuke's tough.
This was always going to be a tough battle for them, but I mean, if there's one thing that's going well, it's Twist's consistently catching Alexi outside.
That's true.
And unlike last round, Twist doesn't get immediately traded, so what's next? What is to come?
CT's readying a lower rotation and leaving the outside wrap up for grabs, but it's pretty clear at this point that Liquid aren't going to go for that. So they're going to go push into ramp and just make sure there's no lurker. And they'll get the memo in time, but now they've actually got to make it back down to lower as they realize. And I don't think Bit can get into a very comfortable spot. Rotations were, again, very, very late last round.
At least they've already got one vent. Oh, and Bit gets his first kill, but you know that pack of players is going to come swinging. Damn, Emet decides to go towards Secret instead, so he doesn't chase them down. Decon will swing doors for one, and almost the frag to Yakinder, but Wonderful's got to keep his head down because he's so incredibly low. JL's trying to get into the engagement as Twists finally starts to activate upper. JL gets in. Nobody took the decon door. Wonderful just killed him backside, but they don't know about Ultimate. Now he activates and JL can't handle it. What a turnaround on the Galil.
You're kidding, he actually pulled that out. Nice one from Ultimate. Could have been spotted, but he was hugging that ramp and that bought him some time versus JL coming out of control doors. Mither gestures for a timeout.
If JL had gone decon, he finds Ultimate exposed out there. Would have seen him through the open door. But instead, Ultimate pops up and swings it home. Mythar immediate tack pause to feed Twist some information.
Honestly, NaVi are not looking that crispy when it comes to the way they're moving around the map on CT here to kick things off. And, well, Liquid, yeah, I mean, it looks like they're both sort of not quite happy with exactly where they're at to kick this game off. It's just the scoreline's nice as a start for NaVi.
Anytime on a T-side nuke, though, that you can keep getting this outer kill early, you run with that.
It adds up.
So we'll see if Liquid can continue to flex that early advantage. One round and NaVi are left in this state. CZ 5-7, blind kills clean. There's more where the first one came from, but Ultimate's got it, and he's covered. They'll lose twists. JKS realizing he can't get out of the door for some reason. That's why. Alexi's big brain was in the way. Second one for Liquid, way too easy.
Okay. So a little bit of leverage off of the back. But his aim looks comfortable. That's the most important part.
Nice! Beautiful, boys! Yeah, the money was already shit, huh?
Why did that sound like some kind of carnival character?
On the top of the mountain. Double rainbow.
Insta push out onto the A site. Ooh, damn! Twists is barely alive. JL gives it cover. Man, he wanted that early fight, but maybe Yakindar can come through. Alexi's cautious of it. Sure enough, barrel stuffs Yakindar. No answer back from the tees just yet.
Remember what happened on Mirage when they appeared to get out of prep and it was ended up being Twist trying to take every opening duel?
Yeah.
Sort of Yakinder style. And even in some moments where the map patch is actually decent, but he feels like he has to do a little bit more. Gotta be wondering if that tendency will catch up to Liquid here.
It led them to the slaughter that was that Mirage map. They let the A site cool off a bit. Possibility of the main rap's got Alexi on high alert, but wonderful, nice position. Comes in with the flank, perfectly timed, and if they were even 5 feet further, maybe Liquid get a chance at the site, but NaVi. Ooh, and that's a bit of an easy one, right? JL jumping.
Nice! I cannot cross otherwise, you know? But
yeah, it's still Ultimate's got his op. Yeah, they've all got everything, just a couple of nades missing. Very curious about this Ultimate T-side op. I mean, it's not like he doesn't know the map, but it's not one that he's played in official, so.
And there's been a pretty consistent ramp pressure coming out of NaVi so far.
Yeah, that's been a popular place to go.
I mean, it makes sense, right? With the amount of pressure and success Liquid find outside, just take the opposite extremity.
NaVi trying to get another trophy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Saw a lot of those pushes from Vitality last series.
Save all your comedy for Austin.
Okay.
Ooh, 2 players cross, but they get spotted by the Heaven player, so Alexi, oh, he's thinking about blue box, but up close, Yakinder already able to get in.
Still kind of nice to know
Nice
he's there.
shot. Snaps down, denies any control of Hut. Bit starts to get active out through Trophy. And this is all while NAF departs. So JL very cautious, knowing Yakinder is out here somewhere.
This is such a massive play, though, from Bit. He re-aggresses after the flash fall back. Liquid think they're going to be able to trick him, but they can't dislodge Heaven right now. This is a very hard entrance. They have to go to lower.
What? Whoa, buddy. They try to take it down. Wonderful's not missing, and Bit doubles back around to deal with the Heaven split. Ultimate, he can desperately try to plant. Oh, wonderful. 3 kills out of 3 shots. He has almost set him up anyways.
Yeah.
So
Just a very tough spot.
who are we to criticize a man 3 kills into a 1v4? Plus the bomb plant puts his team in a good place to buy. We'll see if Liquid can sprinkle a couple more in as this T-side's starting to falter. NaVi's defense looking strong. Wonderful comes through, tags Yakinder as well. And honestly, he's just not missing.
Yeah, he's hitting everything.
Chucks a frag up towards Twists, who dodges it by falling back to Africa. What do Europeans call this position?
That's what they call it too.
They call it
That's
Africa? Okay.
everywhere, yeah.
All right. Samina mina.
Secret pushes can always have so much yield on certain timings, and eventually Bit will be useful here to come out. The T's don't put enough pressure out this spot, but for the moment, 5v4, the CTs don't have to move much. Here he is.
Ooh.
He's coming to clear this too, isn't he?
Yeah, Bit will. but
Oh.
Twist is ready. Interesting turn of events here. Things get evened out at 4 players a pop. JL has to jump off hut, and now between him and Ema, things could get very weird on this vent. 2 players looking to try and squeeze their way out. Squeaky lining up the util. Flashes go out, Molly for the opposite vent, but it's JL ahead of it, so JKS blindsided. That vent player still ready for a chance to strike. He comes up, has backs turned. Oh, it's perfection. What a squeeze from NaVi.
They just had so many outs. There's probably some people that are wondering why is this so lopsided, but going up against NaVi in the rematch was never going to be easy.
And of course, a new team like Liquid, we know that the map pool is kind of what compromises them. We saw 5 different maps from them in their first 2 matches at groups. Now here we are on Nuke. Alexi is just gonna sideline Yakindar, so he finishes the half at 7 and 10, and Emet again comes up with impact. Aim high, me high, they call him.
Only tilt slightly in their favor. Anubis will be a lot better, I'm sure, for Liquid, no question. We're kind of seeing Nuke for the first time in this head-to-head. But it's sort of what you would hope, I think, for NaVi.
Yes, agreed.
So, and Wonderful having a much better day. Wow, he was so impactful throughout that CT side.
Yeah, man. Bit had trophy locked down. Wonderful was all over the place, and Ema has just been a rock-solid defender for NaVi in this series so far. But we'll get a chance for Liquid to try and put up a defense. A pistol here means the world. Twists in with the first blood of the second pistol. He's got ultimate to work with on the bomb site. They're doing great damage, and Twist takes it into his own hands. 4 bullets left. He gets dropped. A 1v4.
Just be careful because it's him.
1 frag in.
No bomb though, can't do vent.
Minute on the clock, but slowly NAF is hunting him down from behind, and there's the execution. So Liquid aren't going. The real question is, did anybody save the R8? Any of these CTs got it up their sleeve?
I don't know. It would be great if Ultimate just pulled it out for no reason. His interview was awesome. You think you'll win? Yeah, we won once. We won once. We can win twice. Very easy math.
And shutting down Ema is a great way to kick it off. So Alexi B is going to try to take a similar route through the main smoke, around the building.
He heard Ultimate's rotation. I think he fell. So Alexi comes closer, and they're going to ready this ramp hit. And this Molly is just a distraction.
Excellently done, but NAF has still all this time kept his head tucked. Back on box.
They know he's here, though.
Oh, Alexi also kills Twist, and then they squeeze NAF off the back of ramp. So this one goes to perfection, and it may have cost Ema his life, but I love that Alexi sees an opportunity in his teammate's death. Takes a similar path and absolutely makes the most of it here in round 15. So is it an early shutdown for NaVi, or is Yakindar gonna kick this up a notch? Another kill to be had towards main. JKS versus Alexi. Ooh, that Galil's almost empty. MP9 swings.
Okay.
And we go back to the 2v2, but Wonderful tries to get up close and personal. Yakinder waits, and they've taken this back, a 2v4 to a 2v1. 8 seconds, and JL does damage, dying to Yakinder as Liquid hangs on.
No way they pulled that off. Half-Life, JKS, Ultimate, all very quiet as people.
Bit, see that?
He's talking.
Suddenly, Secret doesn't feel so safe. Somebody with something has gotten down there. He knows it. And that's Yakinder down in the trenches.
So as you wait long enough, the timing expires. They could have got there 2 different ways.
Seen a lot of activity around main. Players trying to walk through smokes or jump off the roof, so I think NAF's going to be worried. Emet goes through it. That's what they're concerned about. There's a player up on Mustang. JKS yet to strike. Yakinder serving up a great distraction. And as he comes back with that SMG, he's pinned against the wall, but still he fights on. And NaVi maintains upper control for the man advantage.
And Wonderful's not fighting to get that trade. Yakinder stays alive, moves around with the MP9, and Ultimate finds himself back in heaven, right in front of the scope.
Leg shot.
My God.
Okay, NaVi survives. He's able to help, while Wonderful takes a player off the other end. It's a player down in sight and a low offer. NaVi saves it. Helping out in heaven, and there to seal the deal.
That's massive for Liquid. If NaVi won that round, they would have had no money left over. This leaves us with money for both teams.
The attack around main, though, it's looked good for NaVi, I think. Wrapping heaven or getting into sight. Oh, but this SMG continues to tear him up. Yakinder surviving test after test.
Yeah, he's been
And
nice.
It's another one. He's got players up close. Alexi flying Mach 10. We've got an offer in a tough spot, sprayed down by Wonderful. And a 4v2 put forth here by NaVi. Again, it's this chaos outside, but can they truly pull off another 2v4? It's the Canadians again, but up above his bit, and he's got NaVi dead. It all falls to the IGL.
Yeah, Twist last spotted, top event. He's made a rotation that he could be anywhere at this point. NaVi have lots of time to wait. Let's see if he can find a timing out of secret. Looks like he will.
This blindsides Alexi.
Oh my God, he can milk this.
He's gonna walk up. The second player's about to arrive. Twist. Oh, it is so damn good. It is ice cold as Twists pulls it off. Miraculous. And I look at those SMGs like they're limitations, but Liquid's MP9s have been shooting so straight between NaVi and Yakinder. Oh, but he gets caught, right? Bit's seen that before. And this time it's an instant double down. Everybody getting pounded for Liquid. So little health here for Twists. Bit ready to go. And he's gonna catch him right there on the edge. Twist barely standing. JKS trying to do something, but he gets swarmed inside of A. And that nade's gonna get the job done. NaVi will not let this one falter. Sure, Liquid.
Better Anubis, and that alone should be able to keep a meter stick between them and Liquid. I would think, but I don't know. Liquid have been doing nothing but impressing. Map in and map out so far here at groups. Let's see if it's one that is enough to break the camel's back as they come into an elimination potential game.
Stomp that camel's hump. That's what they say, right?
That's right.
Very slow pistol, quietly getting ever closer to this B site with the camera control now. Alexi works past middle. Oh, nobody stopped Alexi. He could be the end all.
He
or
made
not.
A lot of noise right there.
Just starts running it, gives Yakinder the chance at a kill. Okay. What is that? JL just absolutely owns Yakinder, and with it, the bomb plant is his. So Bit looks back. We get the water push traded out by Wonderful. And he was the absence in NaVi's success in the last head-to-head with Liquid. We got the marked improvement there on Nuke. 2 kills in the pistol to try and keep him at bay. A tough clutch for the kid. Ultimate dealt with on JL. I want to see that jumping Glock kill.
That was wild. As soon as he stepped up on the ledge, instant the team, because he had, struggled most of the events in the last iteration of this lineup.
Good boost from JKS with the Galil, but it gets found out and dismantled. Sizing up Liquid out of the gate yet again. Bit was an absolute phenom versus Liquid on Anubis in their last head-to-head. He almost single-handedly won the game, if not for a few late rounds where he was muzzled by the op.
But it is an interesting matchup now that we've seen a few maps between them, because that seems to consistently happen. Like, NaVi could be having a great game, but Liquid are actually picking up more of the close rounds. Liquid are taking advantage of some mistakes. They can win an eco here and there. They really can make NaVi pull their hair out.
Isn't able to stop the bomb plant, so there we go. Secured is the A site, and while Liquid still have 4 players up, what can they really do about it? This one becomes very stringy, kind of like a non-combative outcome. Just really good calls from Alexi, well timed. They get the plant, no contests. Oh God. Alexi's like soft blocking the players behind him, and they do get it all back. It's okay. It's okay. Just get the hell out of my way.
There won't be a clutch here for Twist. Maybe just a better gun if he bides his time.
Terrorists win. Khalil gets kept. Tons of cash here for Liquid. 3-0 start out of NaVi, making the most of that very convincing pistol into B.
One of them.
Whoa. Hyper committed here, Ultimate.
Hell yeah.
But there's still no counter op to deal with him. He has to turn.
Oh, that's
the
nice.
Great, but wonderful.
Wow.
Doesn't need the op. Double kill right back.
Okay, that's great. That's great. That wonderful got those trades. Incredible. That shot from Ultimate was also fantastic. Dodged the flash. Had half a player to spot. That was really, really hard to do. Didn't get nervous at all.
We don't see it from Yakinder's POV, but obviously he picks one up there in the middle.
And now we've got an even number situation. For a second.
Looking for the trade. Wonderful.
2v2. Scary for the CT since they're leaving a site vacant, and that'll be an opportunity for them to run over to it. JKS going to meet them there, but he's actually running a little bit slow.
Yeah, no kit right now either for Liquid, so if bomb goes down as it should. Ton of utility here for NaVi as well to make this as comfortable of a post plant as possible. They clear out the plat, making sure there's nobody hiding in corners. Twist taking his sweet time, top middle.
With no smoke, it's so much harder to get these guys out. Oh, that molly could make a difference.
And he's already made sound, so Alexi's going to know that there's a long flank coming. JKS inching his way forward. Alexi sees nothing down on lane, so they will be able to just turn towards long control soon. Wonderful. Yeah, he's got another. Making mincemeat of Liquid with the AK. Molly's just not going to spread to its target. Twist coming in. Oh, he's got him locked in against the pillars. Alexi, Twist gets both. What? No kit. Jumps on top of bomb. Wait, comes off.
Oh, no.
What's happened?
Oh, no. And could put together some of the most cerebral late round situations.
Big gap given over in middle this round. Twist has been such a nuisance here that maybe he's hoping they'll respect his presence, but instead JL sizing up an open route. Twist trying to get over to the B site, but nothing's really being applied in that direction. JKS just spotting middle slightly, met by a smoke. Oh man, this one could get weird. Liquid probably feeling a bit boxed in. We see Twist just in spawn, kind of shuffling back and forth, uncertain as to if there's even anything here, but there's 3 players from NaVi back turned. Oh, he's
no ammo?
Empty gun from Yakinder.
Oh my god, what a position to have no ammo.
I said things could get weird.
But the bomb cannot fan out back through spawn. That's too dangerous. They'll actually make it back towards A, and they have the ability to split in either direction. Bits here waiting. Main is open. The CTs, they're taking the perimeter right now. I mean, this is very, very little territory, and NaVi are probably wondering when their first fight's going to occur.
Now they know. Flashbang comes out from Ultimate. Missed shot. Still alive, though, and he drops a molly in the middle of the pack, but gets pressured out by Alexi. JKS finds one, dropping the bomb, causing him to go back, and he will grab it, but Bit gets burned, and the CTs try to push around bricks, just looking to interrupt plant. JKS again in with the multi-frags on A. Emet. It's a 1v3 with 1 kill deep, and he's almost got Twists dead to rights, but he doesn't know where the second player's at.
Now he does.
And that bomb's down beneath him. Twists comes out. Emet has actually worked his way back into the play. He jump spots bomb, sees Twists off it, and with that, it boils down to time again. Emet wide and clutching. 1v3.
Oh man, it was actually winnable. Twisted the could have lost the round right there too.
Hell of a clutch from him. And Ultimate gonna get right back into this position. Him and Yakinder are clearly trying to make this work. NaVi get a 6th round on the board. And unfortunately for Liquid, it's economy on the line.
It's economy on the line for both of them. It's coming in this round with just a Tech 9.
Nothing down in River.
Yeah, they've been fighting to the bitter end in all of these rounds. So many eliminations.
Wonderful's on the angle. Ultimate's coming in a second too late. Oh, but Wonderful turned away. Again, that player in the corner comes through, but then there's the second swing at the depths of Long B. 2 extra T's, twists, timing to perfection. And these rounds so back and forth that they just run across the bridge. Twists and JKS both showing their hand. So if they think A's clear, they are on the money. Alexi tries the dive bomb. And this bomb site's under question, but JKS slides in with more damage as he always seems to find impact. Look how stranded these 2 T's are.
They've lost the angle dominance now. They're going to go back around. No way they get that kill. And the bomb,
what?
It doesn't get away, but it gets thrown forward. JL can pick it up and leave.
Working with 19 HP, he'll just sprint to the other side of the map. JKS given a gift. And every time they are on that site, he's getting himself a multi-frag.
Whoa, they're playing it slow.
How does JL figure this one out?
There's no way they're going to expect this push. I don't know if he hears this, though. Doesn't seem like it. But not seeing someone here is going to raise some alarm bells for him, but it gives him a nice place to play the clutch from. He's on 19. Maybe it's possible, but it's still going to be incredibly hard. Surely when they see this plan.
Especially with JKS having already cleared out Long. JL confident, his back's not compromised, just takes the crosshair off the placement. JKS sticking with the kit, but because he saw a kit in mid, he doesn't bite down, and the cover is good from Twists. Liquid squeeze water from, and that's where they have kind of had the edge over NaVi. You brought it up earlier.
They're clutch.
A little bit of X factor. 13 frags to Twist, 12 on JKS, the 2 shining stars of Liquid at the moment. And another example of Liquid coming back from a very strong NaVi start.
His confidence in these positions. Oh my God. He's so comfortable out there.
Believes in it. And a good position from Yakinder catches Alexi off guard. 5v3 in the gun round at a minute 20. Bit's gonna try to go to the B split, never gets a chance. Naf just rocks him. And as this half has gone on, Liquid seemingly just getting better.
Yeah, they're getting better, catching more mistakes, and again, more clutch.
And we're seeing plans come through in multiple different rounds, right? Not afraid to go for these mid-round CT aggressions. Not afraid, just the fact that Bit has not been as impressive. But a lot of his work was done on the CT side inside of the A site.
That's true.
So it's time for him to turn it up a notch, because a 3-12 T side is not what I would have anticipated from Bit.
Not at all.
He's been playing so well. And this one...
Well, here's the first test.
Yeah. It's coming his way. Time to kick it up. NaVi's 2-round lead as they start the CT half. Alexi drops a smoke in front of the T's. He tries to play within it, but he's getting blocked by somebody, so he takes some damage. Lucky to be alive. Bit gets 1 kill, that's it. And then JL comes out from camera to try to lend a helping hand. A lot of smoke all over the site, and as they try to double back, poor Wonderful's gonna get caught in this gunfight. There is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. They are coming for him, and Naf puts him down with such little health left for the players on NaVi. Emem might have to make the difference.
This is the best spot he could play.
On the pillar, holds and waits. 3 players go by, swings for the execution, and he will topple 2, setting JL up to finish. Just like that.
Those were fluid rotate. See which direction that Liquid call into.
It's not going to be able to offer anything up here. Great chance to kind of group up and perhaps take that challenge to Bit. Surely his confidence got to be dented. And in contrast to his struggles, JKS has looked so good. The multi-frags he was putting out on A site, consistent. Very quiet round here from Liquid, but they're going to start crossing bridge, and JL just working the MP9. No teammates near him, right? It's all in on that V-stack. Oh my God! Just a super wide swing into a pack of 3. Gets the headshot onto Ultimate. And at 30 seconds, Liquid have a tough decision to make. Will they scramble for the A hit?
Yeah, the smoke's going to come up. Bit does not have one to fall back. Oh, JKS is perfectly entering here.
Follows forward. Bricks peak soon to come from Alexi. He's going to catch NaV with some damage, but really wants to stay alive. He's got a teammate coming down from camera. Bomb plant is in. Molly towards the site. Alexi, he nades NaV off the bomb, but then Yakinder comes up with a double and a third. Woo! Huge impact back from Fountain, and Liquid. Limited release.
Sounds like he wears glasses.
That nade. Whoa. Not a problem. Ultimate, buddy. Settle down.
He's going fast.
JL knows he's there because he's made a ton of sound, so cut off from the rest of the pack, but JL peeking into the smoke gives NaV a great chance to just equalize it for. JL was signing up for a little bit more action and instead has to now watch from the sidelines. Do NaVi continue to pressure? We were praising Liquid for some of their CT aggressions. And I saw NaVi kernel up in their last Anubis, but here they come, looking for long control. 2T's ready to swing, and the trades go to Bit until Yakinder comes through. Man advantage. That third and fourth T ready to rock through. Perfect timing on the transition into A, almost calling out NaVi's aggression. And so we are looking at a great chance to tie up. Smoked out of camera. Alexi starts to unleash his own utility as Twist's hands are busy. Yakinder concerned about the flank. Molotov comes out. They know exactly where one of the CTs are at, and now the flashes start to hail in from heaven. So now Twist, he's got the bigger picture, but can he piece together the clutch as he squeezes through the smoke? He holds, and Alexi finds him. NaVi to 10 rounds first.
Wow, they sniffed that out. Nice one from Imma. He took out the most important part right there in Yakinder. We saw what kind of damage he did from that pillar previously. Before this half, and Alexi, of course, he knows when a smoke push is coming his way. Little suspicious that they heard some bullets, didn't see anybody. It's been a formidable attempt at the crawl back 3 rounds straight for Liquid before that. Full guns for everybody. Most utility we've seen in quite some time.
Oh, JKS wants early control through the fire. Oh, and Bit's gonna stuff him.
Holy smokes.
Man, that's gotta feel good for Bit. 7th kill, 19 rounds deep. But back-to-back hyper-aggressive openings out of Liquid.
Yeah, seriously. And 2 5v4s as well for NaVi.
Liquid have shown us an affinity for these disadvantaged situations.
Ah, I see. So just accelerate into those
3v5s, 4v5s. They've been pulling them off, so why not again?
They know this is where NaVi make mistakes, so let's just like create that situation as fast as possible.
Love a dose of cope. JL exposed, and NaV is not going to let him get away with more than one. Yakinder, perfect timing, but a trade out of Ime keeps the edge in the hands of NaVi. And they have not allowed that man advantage to slip through their fingers here. Gunning for 11, they smoke off long, and what's left of Liquid groups up. It's an op for ultimate, which they could try to boost, but this smoke can be seen over top. It goes too deep.
Yeah, is this op still a surprise, or did he shoot in middle already?
I can't remember.
I don't know. Maybe that makes him more keen on swinging. We'll see. But they've maintained the man advantage still.
Tough one for Wonderful as the player's on the wall. Yeah, he gets smoked out, and already Bit's going for the flank.
Yep, he's going to get hunted down now.
Ultimate's hoping somebody duels him from maybe Temple, somebody back flat, but nobody easy for him to take off of it. Greatly done from Wonderful to just push into the side of the wall.
So that all changes here. JKS will be the one solid gun of the round.
Poor NaV relegated to the Glocks, just going to be looking to set him up with nades.
Yeah, we're going to set up this pop, and I don't know, CTs are ready for it.
Playing off the back foot, we've sang their praise, and they're going to try again. Twists. One Tech 9 kill already. Wonderful's under pressure. It's a double from the IGL. Rotation comes out, already fast into the action. Twist is into the op. Twist has posted all these kills, single-handedly putting them into this post plant. And the Tech-9 rattles off more shots as NaVi tuck their tails. He gets them to save.
You're kidding. You're kidding. The one gun of the round is JKS, and Twist with a Tech-9 opens the site up, and it's a long-range dink and then kill to kick things off. This is the smoke that allows Liquid to pop into the site. NaVi have 3 players there, and they blow it open themselves because they know the exec is coming in.
It's been really fun these last few days watching Twist just kind of take over rounds when he needs to. NaVi's gonna offer up another, but Bit hangs on with one. Half. Lexi decides to go no armor. Deagle, Molly, Flash.
The power has really changed hands. That was for match point.
Just as they dismantle, that peek comes out. Could have been. Oh, the fight top rugs. Bit gets hit hard.
And I think he's gonna, I mean, I would assume he's gonna go try to ferry this gun over to Alexi inside of middle. And I think for now, it's gonna be hard for Liquid to figure out exactly how many players have guns and where. I'm sure they sense that it's some sort of force up, but they're gonna be unhappy to find the aggression here for Liquid. Nothing for free. JL even takes another peek out, but it's at a minute. You can't get too overzealous with information like that. Well, this might work out for Liquid. We're seeing some things getting checked that are coming up blank, but as we see, Liquid are here just a few seconds later. And it's looking like an A split. I mean, that, oh, yeah, it's looking like an A split. That might be a right call.
Looks like it's on the money. It'll transition Alexi's M4 into a save. JL just has to deal with JKS. If he can maintain long control, things could still get weird, but...
Surely JKS doesn't peek until after contact.
Surely. Oh, JL, though. What if he stops bomb?
Oof.
It could have been. Yakindar able to get in there with the trade frag, and sure enough, that's going to call the save for NaVi. JL had to do it all on his own. At least he did smoke off JKS.
Wow.
It's almost 70 damage to Yakindar, but a strong trade frag gives Liquid 10.
That was very active from NaVi. I mean, they did peek out of A main a couple of times. They just didn't actually win a fight or see anybody in the end. And then when they came over to clear out middle, it was just, again, a few seconds early. NaFly here to punish some exits.
Yeah, try to get that M4 if you can. He's going the wrong direction. Alexi will be allowed to save, and you were saying?
That's almost, I think I said it all. One round game after this. But yeah, and it was active, but just a few seconds off the timing, just to reiterate.
Important. Sure, the M4 is kept, but it gets given over to Bit. Doesn't even have Kevlar. Oh, excuse me. Yes, he does. And a kit. The most minimal buy you could imagine. And Liquid really haven't fallen victim to these kinds of rounds.
Yeah, it's been the other way around. You see them with nothing to work with, and you think, maybe there's a chance.
They pulled it out when they needed to. They denied that 12th, right? So NaVi gonna be sweating what could have been. All you had to do was stop Twist to the Tech-9, and you'd have that 12th round secured. OT to be played guaranteed, but now it's 11-all, undeniably, as NaV slowly pieces this B site control together, bomb in tow behind him. Sure, Bit, go ahead, save your armor and M4 yet again, but well, well, well. Game on.
Yes, 11-11. Last result on this map, 13-11 in favor of Liquid. This time it felt like the result would be different, and it has been a very different game. We aren't getting the Bit op, we aren't getting the repeat A attacks, we aren't getting the avoidance of him. We're having a better game from Wonderful.
And much like when Liquid beat them last time, an awesome series from NaV.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
collecting some easy ones here in this round, but still 20 frags coming into this. He'll get put down They just want that M4, and they are going to get a chance to clear it. Sure enough. Rack it up. Make them spend all that money. There will be limitations in
The problems began at the prophylaxis and a lack thereof here for NaVi. They would have a ton of regrets if they let that happen again, and immediately they come out with much more pressure.
Looking for that back-to-back 13-11 on Anubis. Inferno waits in the wings. JKS, will he anticipate them going this much further? I mean, it's an op trained on him.
Yeah, and
but what if he crouches beneath the crosshair?
It's a flash here.
Good, gets him off the angle. We still got Bit along the wall.
They won't believe this one at all. JKS had to throw his only flash, or one flash back.
Bit playing real close, dangerously close at the moment.
And look at this, they're scoring some positional control here. But they just didn't believe that one flash, and that allows NaVi get the kill. Now they spread. We hear Ultimates listening to footsteps just below him.
Two players make it active. Naf, we've seen him come in and try to catch them in transition before, and he gets a golden opportunity. But a missed chance at a rambunctious rotation out of the CT side. Bit clipping twists. He has come forward with impact when it absolutely matters. 30 seconds, and we have praised Liquid's ability to bounce back at disadvantages. Well, here they go again. They've managed to get into the pillar, but that is where Emed will draw the line. And Alexi's got them distracted towards Dark. The jail push is perfection. JL's had enough, and NaVi may have just gotten away with this. Yakinder in the middle. Squeeze from all directions. Tap back by JL. Not this time, Liquid.
Let's go overtime. There's still...
We reset the cache. And let's see if NaVi's CT side can figure it out. Let's see if they try to tap back into that more active play. Because unleashing Bit and letting him get aggressive paid off. And we've been waiting for Ultimate's T-side impact. But I like that they're trying to lean into this NAF ability to find fights here, right? Surely NAF can tell them that there were risks ran by NaVi just one round ago. If NaVi are not cautious on this bomb site, these kinds of things can happen. A nade goes out, Emet, he gets away. It gets caught up on the pillar. No kills yet, but clearly Liquid showing some intention at this B site early on. And that's why we get a third defender over. Yakinder's taken Dark.
The smoke is so late, it comes down. I mean, I feel like everyone's lucky to have not died in this situation.
Yakinder fully blind. Oh, he almost hangs on. Looks like he would have at least brought one with him. Alexi was there to try and trade out Emet if needed, but it's 5v4 yet again. And JKS versus Wonderful. You're not going to find Bit on this half of the map. It's the op that's already posted.
Yeah, this might strengthen it just enough. They want to try to do something on a walkout. It's going to be dangerous, but they didn't see the op over on B.
Securing that B control, it's freed up the second player to come back into middle. JL to camera, Alexi right with him. Ultimate about to go for a peek here. We're going to hit 30 seconds, and this position from Alexi could really catch players off guard. They have to get the split going, but it gets absolutely trounced. Totally shut down. NaVi, it's flawless.
Ooh, they follow them everywhere, and honestly, I make that round so easy.
Ready for the Emet peek again. Ultimate posted. Oh, Yakinder. Better be careful. Gotta be cautious.
Yeah, no way they just walk into this one, right?
We saw this setup at the tail end of regulation. This is what got us to OT. Oh, Bit goes out deep enough. Oh, he gets a second. JKS drawn in, and then the opper's postured, but Yakinder doesn't get dropped by it. His 21st frag is an answer in a 3v5. How many of these can Liquid realistically pull off? Surely they can't manage yet again. CT's gonna continue to try and press out B instead. Naf, instant on the headshot. And Liquid even numbers yet again.
Op shot missed by Wonderful. Naf pick one's off on the extremity. The walk is coming in towards Dark, and this is the side of the map that's been a little bit more precarious. JL on an op.
Trying to push in, but the player's right there. Twists, holds this, and a missed shot from JL's op.
That's not a good miss. Not that there ever is one.
Do they anticipate the push?
They know that Emma is in this site, but where?
Bad Molly. He's playing behind it. That's going to catch him off. But then the flank out from Temple comes in. Yakinder slicing through this, but Bit's position, unbeknownst to Liquid, He's gonna open up the smoke. He sees nothing on the other side. Bomb is now planted, posted up on plat. Can Liquid take a second? Yes, they can. 3v5 again.
Yeah, right. They pulled, but he simply did not move.
This is new.
Yeah, that's good.
Ultimate tries a slightly different angle, but nobody there for NaVi out of the gate. Maybe cautious of some of his early op antics. Looking for the boost again. It's not there. Twists finds Alexi back-to-back rounds. JL tries the chase and Ultimate ends him.
And now we see Liquid in these moments are the team you wonder if they can win them. NaVi, you think it's less likely. 3-on-5 at a minute 15. And the site that they're coming up to is definitely underserviced right now. NaFly in the back with an op. There might be a world where they allow a bomb to go down.
No doubt here. Liquid leave a bit of leash.
But do they want to fight before they plant? In that case,
nothing here yet. Bomb's gonna have to cross.
Yes,
Naf,
they do.
Way too ready. And still, they have yet to smoke this off, so flash goes over, Naf can't see. Teammates all around him, and guess what? Liquid do it again. Taking it.
I think this one goes the distance.
Well, if it goes the distance, let's just hope Alexi buys a kit this time.
Ooh.
Devil's in the details. Fortunately for NaVi, Bit was looking like a shell of himself back on Anubis. Fortunately for Liquid, Naf continues with impact in this head-to-head. Looking to take over as highest rated player in the series. It's him and Twist at the top of the charts coming in for map 3.
Yeah, Bit couldn't find himself. Wonderful was struggling in some really important situations. And Liquid were just so good at clutches, so good at late round situations, so good at low numbers. Oh.
Insta-dink.
And Twist was sharp throughout.
Takes Alexi down to 13 health. JL, it's a utility storm. Fire, smoke, and flashbangs. Desperate to get the damage in on the cross. Doesn't happen. We got 4 players inside this bomb site. Twist still just doing his thing over on A. So as time goes on here for NaVi, that backline continues to get compromised. They wait the smoke out, and of course the CTs have a bit of utility of their own, but Alexi, who's trying to throw the flash, just got popped. And then Naf holds off. 2 kills for him. Ultimate finds 1, and this is looking like a Liquid flawless pistol.
I don't even know what.
A lot of critical fights, I think, down Banana with those two being ferocious against one another.
Yeah, I wonder how much you could figure out from that kill matrix alone, those 2 players.
I think Ykinder is going to have his hands full if Ema continues to play well. It's the duality of Ykinder. Looking to retake banana control here, Team Liquid. Man disadvantage hasn't stopped them all night long, but that nade is surely a sign of things to come. Oh, or is it?
I guess not.
I swear Nap has been moving faster than ever before, and his Mach 10 is just unreal. So he cracks open that B site. No chance at a rotation in from NaVi. If they want it back, they're going to have to retake, and they're going to have to do it with a single flash in the face of another smoke and then 2 mollies. I think Nap just won the round.
No way. Yeah,
straight up, just like that.
Yeah, when you get the kill on a player who's at car spotting as the only person on B, that's what happens. Another thing that Ultimate said that really stood out was when James asked him what it's like playing in Tier 1. Is it easier or harder than you thought? He said, no, it's actually a little bit easier than I thought.
Dang.
I think that's actually a common sentiment, that there's a lot more predictability in Tier 1. It's just being consistent and then being the best. That's the real difficult part.
And of course,
everyone up here is really good at learning from their opponents and end up going head-to-head with each other very often.
Trying to process.
Seems pretty chill with it. But we'll see. You know, you're too apathetic. That's also a bad thing. Yep. You know, it's good to be a little nervous. You care more.
Kinder trying to get the ball rolling here. He's gone down 0-2 to start the map. That's fine. No real test for him out of the gate here in the 4th round. But there is one to be set up. Alexi B playing around with nades. JL on banana. See what he can handle and what he can dish out. Flash is setting him up. He's about to peek. He goes off with it, and
beautiful.
There's one down. Sees more bodies. He's gonna draw them in. Oh, Alexi actually peeks the corner and eats Yakinder's shots. JL's got the smoke up. Damage done from the nade slightly. Tries to track this. Gun's getting empty, but JL holds the line. Emet rotates in, and just like that, Liquid have fed themselves over to NaVi.
Guys, that was a little bit of a mess. That was Yakinder running the full length of the smoke while it's back up. They naded open, but it fully closes after that. There was really no... They weren't taking advantage of him at all in that position. JL... I'm not surprised he's able to multi from that position. That's, well, that one's gone. I mean, it's still just one round here for NaVi. But I think the highlight here was a tactic with Alexi B's coffin flash and then the retake utility they used for the middle of Banana, the molly that was thrown from JL.
Felt like they were really convinced the kill on Alexi is what opened the door, and maybe because one round prior, Mac 10 kill from NAF transitions them into B, so a little confirmation committed to just flying through. It's kind of JKS's responsibility to trade him, but
I actually don't think it's, I think it's Yakinder shouldn't have gone there.
I agree.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean, like JKS gets drawn in because of Yakinder's timing.
Right.
Happy to keep on fighting, but a little bit lighter this time on Banana from Liquid. Obviously gonna sense that. We see Emet get freed up. Starting to move over towards Library quick, and with the smoke still in the face of Liquid. I think CTs have done a good job of just kind of interrupting things for the time being, getting that third player in position. They're gonna get active. They get smoked off arch side, but wonderful. Pressing in.
Whoa.
T's right here for the fight. They're holding for the peak, and Twists wins the duel. Does Emet try his hand?
I mean, he made a step. He threw a flash from close. Oh, and he's close to winning that duel, but JKS is waiting for him and gets that fight.
Look at the HP that's left, man. 2 fights that could have just as easily been NaVi's to win. Bit will hang on for dear life with 4 HP, while JL...
Yakinder said come to B. JL saw him. They're baiting them into this.
Oh, no.
But did JL... Did they see him go by? Okay, now they will.
Now Yakinder's... I mean, he's roped them in. They have to go for this with 2 players tagged this low, and you've still got the anchor back sight. They're going to think Alexi was all it was, and JL ready to stop all of this. Twists an ultimate down for the count, and Team Liquid outplay themselves, head the wrong direction. Oh, NaVi just cut noise, play it quiet, and it pays off perfectly.
Yeah, JL played you.
Next step to take us to another level is Emet also, becoming the second voice of the team alongside Alexi. And I'm wondering how that journey is kind of going for him within the team at the moment. Mechanically, things have had an uptick. Comes back for Liquid. NAF just trying to get lucky, but NaVi keeping their heads down, and Bit still just going to use this chance to move forward. In the off chance somebody comes jumping up the balk, you can let Wonderful hold the back door. We had a lot of fights as well between NAF and Bit here on the doorway of apartments in their last Inferno matchup. They're seeing that op, and surely Liquid should know that it won't be alone. Bit goes down and grabs the AK, trying to make a move. And happy to challenge the back door, but can't leave mid 2 open. Smoked and flamed out for the time being. Yakinder's gonna make a little contact. That gets nades out of NaVi, and so this feels like Liquid getting turned away on all fronts.
Yeah, but with the double apartment setup, maybe there's an arch timing for them. Yima obviously can play here. Whoa, okay. Wow, this is a brave move from Twist, right? He knows there was so much pressure in there, but sees they've likely pulled back. As the captain of the team, he's definitely thinking right now, what kind of setup is he going to read? And can Liquid organize the entries behind it? Only 2 here for the meantime. 15 seconds.
Getting very tight. Oh, Wonderful doesn't shoot. Little Pit's taking over. Nice shot. and Bit puts up another. Sure, they'll burn the Pit player out, but Bit hangs on to control the site. Deegs out, and JKS doesn't have the time.
Goddamn wonderful.
Solid hold.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was a couple of moments where they still could have lost, but his Liquid aren't punishing as hard now.
Ooh, man, Liquid are getting punished. Look at these aggro op peaks. JL actually just burned out in the corner. Alexi nades twists out, but then Ultimate climbing over sandbags is able to answer with the little 7 HP that he has left over. Bit's getting active. Him and Emet could really take a challenge to JKS. Yeah, Bit's not going to shy away from this move now. Question that remains though, Emet, what do you do? He doesn't want to cross middle in case it's being held, but he wants to get over to that B site. There is a real world where Wonderful is tested before his teammates can come through. Bit trying to keep this one fast. Is anybody watching? Looks like they're busy, hands on the nades, chucking it into the exec, and Naf backs up into Bit. Oh no! As he gets killed, the nade falls. Martyrdom. JKS is gonna have to come in with 3 kills now. At least he knows Bit's still back towards mid, but man, is that even a silver lining? You are absolutely surrounded. He's got a smoke if he wants to block off one of these avenues of attack. He could always use the fountain to block off the other. He's just gonna go for the plant. Fake it, sit once, and gets back. But Wonderful doesn't give him anything to shoot at. There's money for Liquid. Shots sail through. Can he do this? They're gonna have to come to him, but Wonderful's got it. Nailed against the wall. There's NaVi's 7th.
Yeah, so they fight for it and they grab it. It's the opening from Ultimate that gives them a chance to get in. Really unfortunate there for NaFly holding an HE out at the exact same time that Bit comes to the bottom of Banana. They're just not working as well as last time, and it's good to see NaVi improving from that, because that was definitely one of the things that was holding them back. Having some more cameos from different players over on the site is very nice too, instead of just Alexi and JL over and over again. They never went for bottom B control. They never went for halfway control at all. And this game, they've already had Imma run down. They had JL playing the sandbags, but not every single round. And now they've established dominance, so
it's fast.
Yeah, they can encourage Liquid to go over to the A side. I think that's half what NaVi want.
Wonderful loses his line of sight on Arch. Could just hold Valk, but
he's got to be careful about them.
Big shadow advantage for Ultimate. Emet gets shut down here. We've got 2 players on Arch trying to challenge. Alexi's going to be rotating in on high alert for sure.
Yeah, this is what...
He's looking for this, and he's going to find it. Yeah, Twist not able to turn fast enough. JKS doesn't take the same route, but keeps pressure Arch side on. Instant headshot out of Bit, who's playing so much better map 3. Wonderful's not able to piece together the multi-frag, but you've still got Bit down beneath Balk. Alexi's coming over to lend a helping hand, and it works out wonderfully. Yakinder not able to get into the mix. He was throwing grenades so that they could get into brackets. He's trying to fluster them, and it's working. He's even taken Bit down to 17 HP. JL's made it back from middle. And as Yakinder climbs up, he gets his second frag, and JL just in time. Again, Liquid hit from the flank at the perfect moment.
Yeah, that's really... No, it's a 1v1 in the end. It's all because the defense was very active for NaVi. But they end up escaping that with a win. One last attempt, and they really want B.
Feels like Yakinder wants in on the action. Oh, he gets his one. But JL shooting just as sharp. They're gonna walk away. He's not afraid. He re-engages for banana control. We'll see what Liquid end up walking into. Double player setup inside the apps. And soon that mid smoke's gonna fade. Same as this one here on Banana. Ultimate's being given a good amount of responsibility to solo hold B. And he's lucky JL's not coming to test him. Bit though, again to challenge, right? I love how if Bit feels like he's just got too much respect, then that's when he's gonna go and test you. Doesn't take the obvious peek down mid, but sure enough, we get these utilities getting juggled over. Emet's coming to help JL, who just laid down an incendiary. NaVi looking for that 9-round streak. It's even Wonderful switching guns, right? This huge cache they've got in spawn. Liquid waiting down to 30 seconds will be interrupted by utility, but they just trudge headstrong through that molly. Take a ton of damage in the process. Oh, and Wonderful kills JKS, but they still get that bomb down. Man advantage, nope, evened out. They had it, and it's yet again put back on the table, but barely. 24 health for 2 players of NaVi combined. Can Wonderful do anything else? He's right here on the side of smoke. Twist cleared up close. Bit still low, but inbound. And his ultimate tries to fire back towards CT. No target tagged. He gets the reload in, and they're just going to charge in on him. 2 kits, of course, for NaVi. That 9-round streak put together as they jump on top of the bomb with time. It's a pistol, it's a conversion, and it's a flat half after the fact. Liquid nowhere to be found.
Actually.
Sounds like Cope, Mo.
Yeah. Well, that's how you get a jersey. Okay, that's how you get on the Liquid. You cope. Because every once in a while.
Twist.
Oh. That's why you cope, Connor.
That flash was maybe going to cause problems. Oh, the 3v5 bouncing back. 2 players to head over towards that B site. They got lots of utility, smoke molly, flash, bomb, Kevlar pistols. It's everything you could ask for. And they go super deep on the smoke.
Oh my God.
Is Ema going to challenge this again?
That's actually ridiculous.
Bro, settle
He's
down.
still coming? What the hell?
Really didn't want to have to leave Alexi to kill all 3, I guess. Ultimate.
Whoa,
what happened?
You get stabbed?
What? I'm not sure how he just lost 40 health, but we'll see if it comes back to haunt him. Alexi, they don't have a kit right now for this defuse, so they got to get it going. And the closest person to the bomb is actually the one that's lowest. He's going to be afraid that they do charge at him. Bomb is planted, back sight. Ultimate with the... Oh, no. What are we... Where are you... Oops.
I think he had to throw out the pre... Oh, that's a defuse. Ooh. The temptation was that his whole... it's not going to be a weak Liquid, but it is going to be a poor one in the next round. Oh, actually, sorry, it is kind of weak.
Yeah.
I got misted by all of the utility, but yeah, 3 MP9s.
You can understand why NaVi want to keep that pressure up. I mean, both teams working with limited buys, but man, Liquid wins this, makes a bunch of money.
Yeah, this one, the op makes the big difference, right? If Ultimate finds his way in, there could be a lot of easy shots for him.
Hell of a time for him to keep it going. He's the best performing player for Liquid right now, by far. Map 3. Finals on the line. Yakinder double triple with just the MP9.
Well, you could call that necessary.
It's so big, that money, and to smash NaVi, who have signed up to go into this back-to-back buy with the bomb plant and the near clutch out of Wonderful. They thought they had Liquid against the ropes. But Emo would have to throw this one overboard. 3 players to deal with. Now, the thing is, they've given him a lot of space. They've given him respect. He could put that bomb down, and nobody could stop this. Bomb plant's there for the taking. Not that he knows it. But down he goes to Twist. No plant, just a long peek, and Twist is going to punish.
No way. Yakinder's...
And he continues to post incredibly important impact for Liquid. He is giving runway for NAF and JKS to get online as Twist helps him out here and there. And Ultimate has been thrown to the B bomb site. We praised NaVi for also kind of showing different looks on this half of the map. Well, an unexpected op could just be the undoing of NaVi.
Doesn't look like the right time to go B. Oh,
peeks right in. But then again, at least you've got the op, right? Sure, you lose the aggro swing, but what more can be done? Twists locks in Bit. He just tries to do his own thing over on brackets.
Yeah, that's a... He always does that when it's like a desperate moment, the walk out of halls, the walk into mid here. He's trying to make something happen for his team when the site hit fails on the other side of the map. But Liquid have been aware of this both times so far. This will slow things down to a crawl with just enough time to spare. They can walk around. Alexi B, full kit of utility. I mean, they have pretty serious utility, honestly.
A couple frag grenades still for the defenders.
True, that could take out Alexi.
You know, bank that off the wall, finish Alexi, soften up Wonderful, do whatever you have to, or just play it quietly. JKS is going to opt to tuck into the bomb site. At any moment, they could walk up on him, so he also kind of has to keep one eye on this. Rumblings of the presence. Very clean one from Twists. He falls back, and this is just going to draw attention away from JKS. Nade doesn't get the job done, but Alexi, a stiff breeze from death. Time is not there, so it is Liquid on fire with 5 in a row. Thinking that one AK had cracked the code.
Yeah, problem is, we've seen NaVi get the early rounds and then they lose in the late rounds, but now they're not even getting good openings. That needs to change.
Pressure on you, Kinder, but Banana hasn't been too problematic. Again, we have ultimate on this half of the map, so once more, just trying to keep this op mobile because it is a thriving piece of this Liquid CT side comeback. Sure enough, Wonderful's dead, and a second on Alexi.
Oh, and he knows the op's down. He's got free reign.
Easy angle for him to hold. JL, we've seen him try that op before. Another flash comes out, and Ultimate has to give him his angle. 5 versus 3 here for Liquid. I can't believe what I'm saying, but they're about to touch double digits first.
Yes, 9-3 to potentially 10-9. Unless NaVi have some Liquid magic, because they're the ones in the 3v5 this time.
There's a ton of util for them to hit this B site. All they have to do is get past this op. This unproven entity that showed up at Blast Groups as a question mark for this new Liquid. Scouted by Twist. And included another big ticket project. Goes to the backside, hangs on. He's got Yakinder to pepper smoke. The T's pop it open, trying to find vision here. Fast flank coming out of Nav, so this is going to be a tough one for NaVi. And as they emerge out of the smoke, Ultimate makes sure that he locks this down. 4 kills deep, Yakinder closes. This kid is the real deal.
Yeah, he
leader with a very confident European coach in his ability comes through, and out of nowhere, they take this map back. 2 rounds the lead, 2 rounds from fall finals. And again, it's confidence. Out into the apartments they go. JKS meets his maker. Can Yakinder trade? Oh, he's invited in. And as he goes back, Bits got him blasted. So man advantage, but that's meant nothing all night long. Missed shot from Ultimate. The op's now been revealed. It sits over on that B site. They're going to try to test Twists. Coming into this third map is the highest rated player for Liquid, leading by the charge. And as he smokes off apps, sure enough, we're back to the even 3v3.
Yeah, man advantage eviscerated. Bit inside the boiler. It's a key spot for him.
He's not afraid. Oh, but
that's a big find.
As he gets beckoned forward.
And you know this rotation's not coming over anytime soon.
No.
1 player alive. They're just trying to figure out if he's lurking or if he's on the A site somewhere. It's going to be Naf alone. Surely there's no way.
Yeah, but this is where Naf does his best work. He's got a smoke, but he just gets off site, deals with the player up above. Oh, and he's got himself a second. Nafly can't do it all, but he will put Ultimate into the clutch. And we said it was going to be a long road, a long rotation. Sure enough, getting into position from middle, but stomping all the while. Did he make too much sound? Wonderful, peeks in, Ultimate's dead. The clutch goes the way of NaVi. It's their first, and more is asked of them.
GG between the Canadians and Ultimate with the final word. 25-11 now. No crazy tactic to kick things off. We've got NaVi playing it slow. They're coming in with 2 Tech 9s, 2 AKs, a Mac 10. Utility's limited. They're probably going to commit to whatever they try.
Flashes over the top, Twist hangs on, easy pickup. Alexi embarrassed throughout this third map. And as Twist leans into Moto, he welcomes this test, this challenge. He's got Ultimate in the bomb site. He's got JKS in pit. What more could you ask for?
spam nearly gets him, and Yakinder, I love this activity. Him and Naf, this is killer instinct coming out from Liquid. All while NaVi are playing around with nades, trying to position. They have been surrounded. Bit will try his damnedest, and with 1 kill, he hopes to get them to exit, but Wonderful can find nothing in the meantime. Lightning strikes twice. Haters hold up. Doubters be damned. Team Liquid, led by Twists, qualify